As you lie on your deathbed, about to close your eyes for the final time, and you take a quick glance back at your life, will you be happy at who you were, what you achieved, how you treated others, and how you let others treat you? These are just some of the crucial questions I ask myself regularly. Now, we can all agree that the 21st century has definitely come with a lot of changes, like the fast development in technology, equality of human rights for everyone, acceptance of everyone, and ditching the world giving labels. But with these changes also come its problems, obvious ones like the dangers of technology, hence the 5 seasons of Black Mirror. Another major problem many people face is the ability to agree to disagree. Now, let me be specific. The ability to accept the differences in opinions on particular matters. Personally, I believe the world has reached a point where any form of opposition to the ideas of someone or something is seen as a crime or could cause a major argument or rift between people. People are reluctant to have honest conversations because they feel like they're going to offend others or their points will be taken with awkward silence. Nowadays, it's quite challenging to prefer differing opinions during a conversation without feeling like the enemy. This has resulted in major limitations in the expression of people's ideas and views, and in some ways stunted social growth. Because if people are more worried about how they will be viewed rather than the importance of their stance, they wouldn't speak out at all, thereby missing the opportunity for us to grow as individuals and causing others to go on living in fear of judgment. We no longer know how to have a simple dialogue or a debate without it turning into a situation where we want to see the other person disappear because they don't agree with us. What happens when your opinions differ from others? Well, a couple of weeks ago, J.K. Rowling made a couple of comments that did not sit well with some groups of people, and because of that, social media users were quick to call for her boycott. Now, this is a best-selling author that gave us the wonderful wizarding world of Harry Potter. Regardless of her literary contributions, I believe we can try to understand her point of view, and even though we might disagree with her opinions, rather than violent backlash or intense punishment, we can acknowledge her opinions without accepting it. And she's just one example of millions of people in the world that get attacked each day for having unpopular opinions to world issues. J.K. Rowling is also proof that being confident and vocal about your own beliefs and views that aren't similar to popular opinions can be harmful to your career and general well-being. So how can we create safe spaces where we can have honest conversations and disagree with respect and understanding? How can we ensure that no voice is silenced? Well, we should be patient. We shouldn't be quick to judge, but instead patient to listen. Listening not to react, but to understand. Just because we differ in opinions does not mean we can't learn from each other. Everyone needs to practice compassion. Now, out of 7 billion people on Earth, not a single fingerprint is alike, not even those of twins. So how do we expect our beliefs to always be the same with others? Why don't we try to accept people for who they are and try to learn from our differences? We should live our lives without trying to change other people. You have the responsibility to live your life the way you choose to live it. When you interact with someone who disagrees with you, as long as they are not trying to force you to change your own beliefs, you can find a way to disagree without being antagonistic or insulting. Growing up, we were always taught to be kind and accepting of everyone, and even though we do not completely agree with everything everybody says, we know there is value in their opinions, and we should remember that we all come from different backgrounds. We should all learn how to disagree nicely with others. Now we've landed on the moon. I think we could be more open and accepting of everyone's views and ideas, no matter where they stand on an issue. Now, getting to college, I've applied to quite a number of jobs and organizations, and a question I get regularly is, how do you see yourself contributing to this group? Now, I always give them some answer that I think they'll want to hear. Who knows, maybe that's why I rarely get accepted. Fun fact, that's actually not what they want to hear. They want to hear something that they've probably never heard before, something that will leave them asking questions, something about you that is different from all the other applicants. Because no one wants a group of people that are all the same. It's like a rainbow with only one color. I don't even know if that's still a rainbow. Our differences in opinions and viewpoints on any topic at all is what makes us unique. It's what makes you you, and it's what makes that group of people beautiful. Because not only is there something new to hear, there's also something new to learn. When you are open and inclusive with what others have to say, you're not only building their confidence, but you're also strengthening yours. You are seen as a kind and compassionate person ready to listen, ready to learn. Now, people like to talk, and they love people who can listen to them without wanting to tear their heads off. Now, I like to talk, but only to people that I know who are willing to listen peacefully. Now, take a second to ask yourself, do I listen? And if not, where has that gotten me? So why don't you be that person that is open to differing opinions? You don't know what you could learn or who you could meet. And to the silenced, for all those wonderful points you had, don't let the noise dull your light. Be you and raise your hand to talk. As long as you are respectfully adding to the conversation, there will always be people out there that are willing to listen. At least you know I've got your back. Thank you.